Hey everybody, Hayden here, and I forgot to do this at the beginning of this because timing has been all sorts of messed up, but this is officially the episode for our start of our third year of Dokkan Wen. This is our 2-year anniversary of Dokkan Wen, which I'm all sorts of excited about that we've gone this far during all this. I was originally supposed to release this 2 days ago, but with today actually being the day of our anniversary, I decided I'll wait for it. So I want to thank everybody who's listened from the get-go oh so much. Stay tuned for another year of Dokkan Wen and get prepared for a new episode. Alright everybody, welcome back to Dokkan Wen! Today is not going to be Dokkan, it is just going to be Wen, cause all the way back from North-South Asia, Will!
What's up? And
Okay.
it was Iraq, by the way.
No, it's North-South Asia, Will. That's what we said in the Dokkan Wen.
Okay, North South Asia.
Yeah, I think it was Dale and I were talking one day, like the episode, maybe an episode you weren't here, episode after you left. I said, Will's gone. He's in like South Asia, Southwest. And I said, Northwest. And I said, he's South-North. He's somewhere South-North.
He's somewhere. That's all you knew. Just
So, Will, I know you are military. So what can you tell me about where you were? Like, what are you allowed to say? Like, I did this, I did that.
I was in Iraq for 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
My job is technically called aircrew flight equipment. So basically, just like the parachutes, survival equipment such as like survival backpacks. If the plane goes down, it has like a radio in there. It has med kits in there, compass, flares, stuff like that. Oxygen masks for if the plane starts going down. Like any survival equipment that you could think would be on a plane, that's what I take care of.
Okay. That sounds fun. How about like Iraq itself? Was it like I don't want to travel. I do want to travel, and I don't want to travel. Is it peaceful or?
It's sandy. That it is super sandy. Like it's it. I mean, it's Iraq. It's a war zone still to this day. But like the base we were on, I never left. So I was really bored most of the time. Wi-Fi spotty. There were certain times of the day that I could, get decent Wi-Fi, and we worked at night
Mm-hmm.
because guys were flying at night to support people. So I slept during the day and was awake at night. So I was only like 3 hours off of our like day night schedule
Mm-hmm.
in Oklahoma.
Hmm.
So
That's fun. That's very understandable.
okay, bro, but the sand for real, I didn't think, like, I knew it would get like everywhere, but I did not think that I would be in the shower like scrubbing for like ever in just like little crevices that I never knew I had. Like,
Will, I hate to tell you that, man, but that means you're no longer the skinny kid you once were.
dude, for real, for real. And so it's just like it's sand everywhere. It's hot. It's boring. The food at the DFAC was pretty alright. Breakfast food was the best.
I mean, you've always
So,
been a breakfast man. You've always said
yeah.
breakfast. Will has always advocated breakfast. It could be a barbecue place. Do they have breakfast? Hey, do you have barbecue?
Oh,
Do
good.
you have barbecue breakfast? What do you want us to do? Smoke some eggs? That sounds good.
That does sound good, though.
Have you ever? Fun fact: I actually had some smoked eggs smoked deviled eggs while you were gone.
I have never had smoked deviled eggs. I'm
They
not a big deviled eggs guy, though.
Yeah, blasphemy!
Yeah, whatever.
Like, oh my god, bro! Deviled eggs are amazing! And smoked ones
I
are
don't know
really
about
good.
that. No, dude, but the breakfast was good. So it was technically my dinner, breakfast time. So that was pretty cool. I got to end the day off for breakfast.
That is fun. Also, Will, your mom said I should tell this to you when you come back on, but thank you for your service, my friend. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for the support. I hate hearing that.
I know she told me you would hate it. That's why she said you should go say it on your showcast.
On your
Yeah,
showcast.
I went over there like I was over the summer to get a Nerf gun. I still have one of your Nerf guns in my car, by the way.
Okay.
And so we sat there and talked for about an hour or better. And I said, "How's Will doing?" "Oh yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's talking about this place." You know what you should ask him next time he comes, or just say thank you for your service, because you know what, he absolutely hates it.
I don't
She gave
like
oh yeah. If you want to tell for the listeners, you can, but I know why. She told me that. That's why I just had it. I wanted to hear it.
so like for me, I don't it's not that I hate people thanking people for their service. I actually think that it's like really good. I just don't like people thanking me because like I compared to the majority, I would say 99% of people that have ever served, I haven't done anything, you know?
Yeah.
So like for me, it's kind of like if you're going to thank somebody, you need to thank the guy that served in Desert Storm or like World War II or Vietnam or like any like Marine that served within the past 15 years or 20 years. Like they were actually doing stuff. I was bored sitting on a base in Iraq
I mean,
doing nothing.
when it comes down to it, the whole thing may not be as grandiose, but you're still out there doing stuff to keep boring people like me able to go to GameStop and get Funko Pops.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's
I guess if you look at it like that,
does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel a little better that I can, because of you, I can get Funko Pops?
I actually think I should not serve at all so you can stop buying Funko. Just you. Like everything else stay the same. Everybody else can buy Pops, but not you. You no longer get to buy Funko Pops.
Why, Will? Funko Pops are fun. I don't even have that many compared to some people we know, and I'm not going to say their names.
Who are you talking about, Hayden?
Raiden.
Oh. Yeah.
Remember that man had a goddamn armada of Funko Pops. The one time when I first started collecting, he showed them to me, and he has a wall. You've been in my game room, so you can kind of know the size of the wall that's like my TV's on. He had filled to the top with Funko Pops.
Jeez.
That's ridiculous. I think I had maybe 20, at most 30 overall. And I think 20 might be a stretch. I'll say 20 at most. But yeah. Well, it's good to have you back, Will.
If you're gonna like collect anything, I feel like Funko Pops is a pretty like cool thing to do. Personally.
I mean, yeah, I do that in anime figures. I've got a slow growing, and swords, because I bought a new sword yesterday. I'm so happy.
Of course you did.
It's
of course.
It's a miniature Buster sword.
Of course he did.
Buster swords are cool, Will. Fuck you.
You know what's cooler though?
Dokkan.
I mean, yeah, but I was gonna say the Necro Sword from Marvel, but I'm also not that. I'm a big Marvel guy, and not Final Fantasy is Buster Sword, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you'd like some of the weapons. I feel like you'd like some of the weapons that are in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, probably.
Not the older ones, but before like 6, they're just generic. You're just sword with a different handle, and the blade might be shaped a slight different way. But outside of that, it's that. From 7 and on, you'd like it like trying to think. In Final Fantasy 7, there's a guy whose arm is a gun. I feel like you'd like that, like the just full on machine gun or wrecking ball or pincers.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It is. Well, you know what we should. Well, you know what we can do.
What?
I'm gonna have internet in the next by the end of the month, and you know we can stream. Will, we could stream through the remake of 7, and you can see this man with a gun arm. Will.
Wait, what do you mean? You're getting new internet?
I'm getting internet.
You're getting internet.
Yes,
now.
I know. It sounds so unreal.
How fast is the internet gonna be?
Yes.
So you're getting internet and you don't know how fast it's gonna be.
It's fast. I know that. Is whenever I've house sit for some of the people some of my church friends, church family I know. I've streamed on there and had YouTube going. Well, I've streamed on there with their stuff before, so I know it'll at least be able to handle streaming and Discord and all that stuff.
Okay.
So it'll be able to handle just what I need done. A single man living in a 2-story house will be able to handle everything I need, which is streaming, Netflix, and YouTube.
You know, you should really look into Starlink.
Is that the one that's like the super expensive? Like you have to wait like 6 months or something?
I don't know. I don't know how expensive it is, but it's specifically made for rural areas.
And that's because I know we have some people that talked about it, and they have like it's one like connected specifically to a satellite dish and stuff like that. Is that it?
Yeah.
And they said there's like a 6-month wait period.
Yeah, because it's still like very early on. How much are you gonna be? How much are you gonna be paying for internet?
That I don't know. I'm waiting to actually get my second paycheck before I actually start looking into it.
Okay.
Because I think they pay $80 a month.
Okay, so the startup is actually the expensive part. Because you do have to wait. But it's a one-time hardware cost of $600 to get like the satellite and stuff, and then $110 a month. So it is. You're right. It is expensive, but you know, if you're out in the boondocks and you can't get anything,
Yeah.
it's better than having nothing. You know,
I mean, before that,
that'd be an investment, though.
we had a different one before. I can't remember what it was, but if I can't get the, I think Rise or whatever it is, I'm gonna go for the other one we had. I can't remember what it was, but I know I could stream and do stuff on there.
Well, that's exciting.
It is. I'm so excited. I'll be able to do stuff. And I can feed my Dokkan addiction, Will. You know what I've been able to do?
What?
Get all except for one Dokkan Fest in the last two months.
Jeez, what are you missing?
Raditz.
Wait, so you pulled Pan?
I pulled Pan. I had to buy Ginyu. I had to buy AGL Cell. I pulled the Trunks. I pulled the androids while you were gone.
I still have not pulled Pan, but I also have only put like 200 stones in.
I haven't. There are no more sales for me, Will.
Oh, you went hard. For me, I am personally waiting for
Trunks and Vegeta?
Trunks and Vegeta to. I'm saving money specifically for them.
Oh, God. Will, you know what else we can do? We can do a Dokkan stream, Will.
We can.
Now I'm even more excited. Can you hear me banging on the table?
Yeah.
I'm excited. God. We're gonna have so much fun. If we can ever get Dale back on, because this dude. I'm gonna tell you a story that happened while you were gone, but maybe a month ago. Dale and I were gonna go get some lunch. Yeah, I was gonna get off work at 1. We were gonna meet up about 1:30.
Okay.
So he and I decided that night, the night before, yeah, we're gonna go get lunch. I'll wait. I'll make sure I'm up. I'll do all this stuff and yada yada yada. Next day comes along. I send him a message about 30 minutes before. All right, Dale, I'm gonna get off in 30 minutes. We're still planning. I didn't get an answer. Okay. I get off. Dale, I'm off work. We're still getting lunch, right? No answer. So I get there and I call. I get ring, 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 ring. The number you have called no longer has a voice. It does not have a voicemail box set up. Please try again later. And I sat outside this parking lot for about 30 minutes, calling and texting him. Well, I ended up going in and getting me some sushi for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
But I was probably got home about 2:30. At 4 o'clock, I get a message from him. Hey, sorry, man. I just woke up.
Of course.
At 4 in the afternoon. Like, oh my god, I get this man's late. The people out there, I'm gonna tell you this, Will. You're also gonna love an insult we had because we played D&D. I insulted Dale to the most personal level that I can.
Okay.
He's a long-haired, toothless, fat-ass, out-of-shape bastard who lives with his parents, is never gonna get anywhere in his life.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was pissed that night. I came up with a whole Dungeons and Dragons backstory, and you know what he did? Just plucked it out of the ground and moved it. And now I've become the bane of his existence. I'm ruining his campaign. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to ruin his campaign.
You sound like such a healthy DM to play with, Hayden.
Oh, believe it or not, I'm really good with my buddies. And also, I'm one of the players. He's the DM. I'm good with the players. We have all sorts of fun. Just Dale's pissed me off. So,
well,
how someone's been? Like, I think you and I we were talking. The last time you were on was before year 7, and we were sitting here just all sorts of hyped up about we're gonna get these units. We're gonna get these units.
So year 7 went amazing for me. I rainbowed the Super Saiyan 4s.
Nice.
I got 1 copy of the Super Saiyan Gods.
Also nice.
And hold up, let me go to my character list. Let me acquired.
While you do that, I've now realized 2 units I hate in this game so much.
Okay. What were the part 2 units again? Wasn't it Goku?
Goku and Vegeta. Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta.
I got 1 Kaioken Goku, and then shoot. I don't think I got any of the Vegetas.
I was not gonna. I didn't actually summon on the part 2. I didn't care for him.
And then I got 1 Cooler, 1 Carnival Goku, and I got 1 of the AGL Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Nice. I hate LR boot tanks, Will.
Same.
I pulled him 8 times during the anniversary.
I pulled him 6 times as well, so.
And then the last time he came back, whatever banner he was just on, I pulled him 3 times.
He
hate him.
Just needs to go away.
And
he needs to go away.
An Evo Vegeta. I think it was the Goku and Vegeta, the LR Dokkan, the Dokkan Fest that came out, the Carnival cooler, metal cooler.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was maybe SDR cooler, whichever one, worldwide. I went so deep into the cooler banner, and you know what LR I only pulled?
What?
Vegeta. I'd literally pull Vegeta after Vegeta after Vegeta after Vegeta. Like literally 5 multis in a row. I left with an LR, but they were intelligence Vegeta. It was the cooler one because I kept getting on the free one. I hate that Vegeta, dude.
Oh man,
you have no idea. I hate him so much, Will. Did you get the carnival stuff? The cooler and the Goku and the Goku and Vegeta and the metal cooler?
Vegeta, but not the metal cooler.
It's fun.
Yeah. I went pretty hard on 7th anniversary.
Yeah.
I rainbowed the Super Saiyan 4s. So I got 3 copies within 200 stones.
Wow.
Of Super Saiyan 4s. And then for 300 stones I got nothing. And then it was like a back-to-back, one summon, one the next, and then a space, and then the next, and I was like, okay, I'm done with that. And then like a couple days later I summoned for the gods and got him like second multi, and I was like, all right, done. See you later.
I hate you, sir.
Yeah, I spent all my luck there.
I got so many. I put so many stones. I wanted the gods more than the Super Saiyan 4s. So that's why I managed to get a copy of them. But I think I got a maybe my second, at most my second set. I was streaming through whenever I got the Super Saiyan 4s. But yeah, my second set, I think I got the Super Saiyan 4s and like the free multi.
Hmm.
And then for the gods, it took me like another 1,000 stones, I think, to get
Yeah,
them.
dude, I went pretty hard for year 7.
God, and then yeah, and now that I'm going to be able to work, I'll be able to go hard on banners again. Will I'll be able to put about $300 in every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I would be. I think I'm gonna go one more time for Pan.
I mean, I'm done summoning on her banner just because I don't need anything. But I kept freaking pulling Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. 3 multis in a row. 3.
Peace.
I've had him rainbowed for like a year now. That's why. That's why I hate whales. And now I know what they feel. It's like, I'm gonna say this out there for listeners, whoever's listening in right now, thank you. But don't try and rainbow units immediately, because you're gonna hate yourself afterwards.
Yep.
Because you're gonna pull that unit later on down the road.
And never buy a unit to rainbow with coins, because you will pull 12 of them.
Yep! It's Will's curse.
12 year 3 Vegito.
Hey, at least he got an easy A.
12.
Will, out of curiosity, have you tried Cellmax?
I have not. I'm actually summoning right now. I just got give it to me now, fusion. Pause. Anyway,
You know how hard he is, right?
yes, I have watched videos extensively. I'm too much of a wuss.
Will, you should go try it. Just try it.
Stupid AGL thinking you.
Stupid? No,
Yeah,
Will.
but I want Pan.
Will, Ginyu is better than Pan.
I don't know about that one.
He actually is. The only thing Pan has going for her is the damage aspect. Ginyu can out damage her in overall the long run, except for active skill, and he's much better defensively.
Oh, I wasn't saying character wise. I wasn't saying card wise. I was just saying character wise. I hate Ginyu.
I mean, I still prefer him to Pan.
Ginyu.
What?
I'm
Another
summoning
one?
right now.
I do want to hear
Yeah.
you try and take on Cell Max. I want to hear you actually try it.
Dude, I don't. What team should I take though? That's the question.
Any team you like, Will. What team do you think can survive?
It's a great question, man.
Um,
I also pulled the LR. Why am I blanking on his name? Janemba.
Oh, same. Dude, that whole cooler aspect was good for me. Like the carnival stuff, I pulled LR Janemba, LR Goku Gohan. I pulled some of the LRs I didn't have. I'm super excited. I rainbowed the freaking GT Trio.
Nice. Well, they just got their easy A, so
Yeah, I know, and I'm never gonna use them.
you never know. You may just want to have some fun someday.
No.
All right, 4 summons down the drain. There we go.
Hey, you know
Love
what?
that.
You know what? At least it's 40 coins.
Yeah, let
And
me
you
look
got
at my
Ginyu.
coin now. Yeah, I got 2 Ginyus. I mean, he's good.
He is good.
So I have 538 yellow coins and 897 red coins.
Wow, Will. Are there any units you want to buy that you can right now?
Not really.
Who are you saving for, Will?
Anybody, really. I mean, the only unit that I don't have that I would buy would be LR Super Saiyan God Goku and Hit. But
I got them too. I got them during the anniversary.
and then red coin side, I'm just saving until I'm like, ooh, I don't have that person, you know? Okay, Cellmax. Who do I take? What team? I don't know what team to take.
I mean, first time I beat it, I used Movie Heroes. I've been able to beat it with the cooler team.
Yeah, I need to get my AGL Golden Frieza Easy Aid because I've got
Will,
the
how
tech
the hell do you not have him easy aid right by now? You sound like
because
Gale.
I've been lazy, bro.
He's been out for years,
Okay,
Will.
I've gotten okay. I got the AGL Cooler, Meta Cooler Easy Aid. I got the SCR Cooler Easy Aid. I got AGL freaking what am I
I would
Perlis Easy Aid.
I would recommend not bringing any AGL units into the event, except for
Yeah,
Golden Cooler. You're asking for trouble if you do if you bring anyone other than Golden Cooler into there. Golden Cooler, Golden Frieza.
Meta Cooler. Golden Frieza. Yeah, I don't have Golden Frieza though.
I don't have the no,
I don't have the AGL LR Golden Frieza.
no, this normal Golden Frieza.
Oh, normal Golden Frieza. Wait, AGL LR Golden Frieza hasn't come out on Global, has he? He
No, he
comes
is
out soon.
not. He comes out with the Resurrection F bundle with the
Oh,
Goku and Vegeta, which I'm actually excited for. I know they aren't. They get a little bit of hate, but I want them.
might have to summon for the Frieza.
Maybe. So now that we've had Will on, we can talk about Dokkan. Will, what are your thoughts on the carnival units?
Uh, it's bad for the most of the player base, but it's good for YouTubers and stuff. You know, like content creators because
Yeah,
it
I understand that part.
variety.
I
But
understand that.
like I for most of the people, they're not going to pull that character because
Yeah.
of the rates. And that's just bad for the game in a whole, right? But I mean, for the whales and stuff, it's really good.
I mean, that and also, if depending on how they do it, we actually had this argument in our Discord over it. I'm actually a fan of Carnival, believe it or
Hmm.
not, because it's essentially how Dokkan Fest used to be back in the day. Because they'd have the random, here's just an SSR banner, here's an SSR banner, here's a the Resurrection F banner that has no Dokkan Fest or stuff like that. Then they introduced the Dokkan Fest, and people, I mean, we weren't in any sort of groups back then. We only had each other to bounce off of. But
Yeah,
I wish they kept the yellow coins instead of the teal coins. That's the only complaint I have.
yeah. I don't like the teal coins. Also, I wish it would have just stayed
I mean,
yellow.
they're pretty. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty coins.
Yeah, they are pretty, but it
So
also it also is one more thing to.
collect.
Yep.
But at least whenever they go the purchasing wise, they have a lot more variety as opposed to stuff because you could go buy like other
When
units. Hmm,
when did I get the STR Piccolo?
probably recently.
What the heck? Okay, I'll do movie heroes after I get the STR Piccolo.
When did he? Who did he come out with? He came
When
out
I
with the
get
Goku, didn't he? Yeah, he came out with the Carnival Goku.
yeah, I will be I'll be right now I'll be awakening him.
He's
That is
good.
all.
He's good. I have him at 79%, and he's able to sort of survive against Cell Maxwell. He'll work. He only take like 30k on a normal.
Yeah, here's the thing about Cell Max, man, is like I don't have the mental fortitude for that like some people do.
I fought him 27. The first time I beat him, I fought him literally 27 times that day before I beat him. Not kidding.
Yeah, that does not sound like something I want to do.
I mean, and Will, you know what's finally, the people are finally going to be able to say they've done after I've already done it?
What?
Beat Vegeta event with the Dragon Ball Saga team.
Oh yeah.
Because now they're releasing Dragon Ball Saga support, and I've seen it on Facebook. These guys like, wow, these guys decimate events like the Vegeta event and GT event, and I'm like, wow, if only somebody beat it without these new stuff.
That'd be crazy.
I said that, and this guy, I was like, dude, it's not even possible to beat them before Goku gets EZA. There are only good Dragon Ball Saga units that can beat these events. Now I'm just sitting there, are you sure about that? And also argue about Cell Max, and I'll tell you that argument in a little bit. So I go to my Instagram. Go check out the Dokkan One podcast at Dokkan One podcast on Instagram. Go check out our TikTok too. Yeah. But I grabbed the picture and showed it to him, and he's like, "Oh, good God, you beat it! I did." So then he posted me, "What did it take? Everything." That Thanos meme, you know.
Yeah.
And Cell Max. Whenever Cell Max first came out, that first time you get supered for that 1.8 million is so surprising.
Yeah, I remember watching I was off work and I was watching Truth take it on, and he was like, "All right, let's see how it goes." And then he was just like,
Huh.
"Okay. Alrighty then."
Yeah, and first time I died to it, I got literally the first time I fought it, I made it to the final phase, and then he decided to super me his first attack. I was like, this is fine. I think I had, I think it was like one attack faced at the gods, and then the rest of them were faced in the middle, so I put God Goku in the middle. Boy, was that a mistake. But I argued with a guy that said, that if you take the year 7s into Cell Max, you're an idiot. Because they cannot survive against Cell Max in any way, shape, or form. And we went in a full-on argument, and this guy argues like idiots argue, Will. You give him facts, and you give him 100% facts about these guys can't survive, and they'll nitpick on one thing. Because I argued, like, I think the team I got, let me go actually look at the specific team. If you want to try and build a team like it, if you want to give it a shot. Go to the Instagram. There he is. So I had the gods, the Year 7 gods, Tech God Goku, the Super Saiyan 4s, AGL Pikkon, STR Year 5 Gogeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Okay.
And I was sitting there, like I said, I showed that team, and I was like, wow, how'd Gogeta do? Wow, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta bringing in these old units and winning? Wow, that's impressive. And this guy's like, man, you had to have hacked the game. What? How? Well, because you're bringing Year 5 Gogeta. That man will get killed if he takes a shot. And the Year 7s? Who's bringing the Year 7s to beat them? They can't survive. Yeah, they can. If they triple super,
everybody's bringing them.
If they double super, they can survive. If they triple super, they can survive even better. And so I said, like, they take double digits. I had mine taking double digits. On like the 8th attempt, I figured out how to do it and was running well enough. And this guy literally, like, I guarantee he was so confident. The Year 7's taking double digits against Cell Max? Pfft, you're lying. Bro, he said mine are 100% and they get one shot from his normals.
This guy's capping.
And so that's what he was saying to me. And so I said, bro, it must be a skill issue then, because I can make him survive. Skill issue? You can't have skill issue in this. It's all RNG. Not necessarily true.
No, not really.
RNG takes a big place, but you also, it needs more than that. You just have to get lucky to not get supered. Outside of that, you have to know when to use stuff, when not to use stuff, where to place units, and where not to place them.
Yep.
Yeah, this went on like an hour or so, and he's like, "You prove it to me that they can take double digits, or that they can survive." So I said, "Okay, it all depends on, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't get the guaranteed double super if you get 20 ki or more. So I said, he's iffy. If he doesn't get a double super, he can take some damage. The gods, on the other hand, are fine. So I went in, I took on the event, I got the gods to triple super, they took double digits. He didn't point that out. He pointed out the fact that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who got one super, took 40k on a normal. It's like, see, I told you they can't survive. Bitch.
Like,
Did you not see the fact that he did survive? And then I did
yeah.
it. And then it's, what about the gods? They took double digits. Well, that's only because you used probably a rainbow one and they triple supered. Okay. Hold the
Like
fucking
you said,
phone.
yours were rainbowed too.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh yeah, and people out there, I'm not exaggerating. This was literally a conversation that happened. So I was like, okay, hold on. So I went, left the thing, and he's sitting there probably talking shit. I keep getting comment like things like, wow, congrats, congrats. And so I went in and I took mine, who were 69%, and they got a double super, and they only took 18k on a normal. And whenever I showed that to him, I said, see, I told you, it's not just luck. If you can play it right, you can survive. You just suck at the game. And he never commented back. And then other people started commenting like, oh, what happened, dude? Where'd all that bravado go and gusto?
mm-hmm.
And I love proving these people wrong. God. I also got to do that. I say I tried that. We have some trying. Well, give me your opinion on LR Team Turles.
LR Team Turles.
Yes.
I haven't seen much. Like, is that a new unit? Like, I'm confused right now.
No, the LR STR Turles.
LR STR Turles. Oh, I don't know much about LR STR Turles.
Okay.
Like, so I can't really give you too much of an opinion.
Well, I was got in the argument in the Discord the other day about now that I finally have the AGL Ginyu, I took him on a 200% team and having STR linked up with the AGL Turles, he was always sitting at 300k defense without any sort of raising or anything like that. I said, honestly, for the fact that he came out at a time when you didn't need to raise defense on super, 300 at start of turn isn't bad. That's higher than what most units have nowadays. And we have some of the guys in the Discord being like, 300 start of K is terrible. He doesn't compete with units nowadays. I mean, turn 1 versus turn 1, he's going to out-defend.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for a fact when it comes down to the hardest content, he's going to get you killed. But for him having 300k, really, I'm not at 69%. I'm not going to complain. Like,
yeah,
that's good. I say that's good. Honestly, I don't care what people out there say. They don't have to have a million defense. But yeah, that's good. Ugh. So we're not. I told Will we weren't only going to talk Dokkan. So Will, aside for what we've talked about, where you're going, the school stuff, what are your plans now that you're back at normalcy?
I mean, go back to school, finish college.
No, Will, fun stuff, Will, fun stuff.
I'm just I'm shadowing the basketball coach at our old high school for the first half of the season before I go back to school. So
Nice.
That's been pretty fun.
Following up on those kids?
Every now and again.
Are they, be honest, Will, are they better than you or are you better than them?
I'm still better than them, but they'll be better than me one day.
I found out now that I'm working at the recreational center, I'm a lot better at basketball than I thought I was. Like, Will, would you believe me whenever I said I made 7 3-pointers in a row 2 weeks ago?
No, I would not.
I know. But I made 7 of them in a row. I'm so proud of myself.
Dude. That's pretty surprising.
I know, and people out there, I'm not good at basketball. I'm built like a tank. I'm good at football. Like, I'll take on someone 4 times my size and knock their ass to the ground. But basketball-wise, I can't do shit. Because Yeah, well, we have a story from my what was it, sophomore year? Wasn't that the only year I played?
Yeah, sophomore year, this guy, we go into the game and like Hayden checks in and I hear Hayden is known for getting fouls.
Which is good in
That's
basketball. It's good to
no,
foul. It's good to
it's
foul. It means you try hard.
you foul out of a basketball game with 5 fouls. Hayden is known for just fouling out.
Hey, I
And
fouled out once. I will correct that. I've only fouled out one game. Only one.
it was this one.
It
And
was
you
not
did
this
it in
one,
2
actually.
minutes.
It was not this
You
one, actually.
No,
The
Hayden.
coach took me out
You
afterwards. The coach
Oh
took me.
yeah, I forgot. Coach, so this guy Hayden, I hear him say, "I wonder how many fouls I can get in 2 minutes
Because that's all that
because
was
there's
left in the
only
game.
2 minutes left in the game." And the first thing happens is Hayden, I will say he did trip, but he's running down the court full speed towards the guy that's dribbling the ball, trips a little bit and just absolutely trucks the living crap out of this guy. Like levels this kid. And everybody's like, oh, and so our coach just pulls him out immediately. It's just ripping into him on the sideline. It's possibly one of the funniest memories I have playing basketball.
I mean,
And I played basketball for
yeah.
12 years.
Yeah, I'm built like a brick, people.
Hayden is literally built like a burnt tater tot.
Hey, not a burnt tater tot. Burnt tater tots break. I don't break. I break stuff.
Imagine you take a mold of a tater tot and you put cement in it. That's Hayden in high school. He's just a square that likes to hit stuff.
But I'm the nicest goddamn square you'll ever meet outside of football.
I don't know about that.
Well,
but
I'm a nice guy. I'm an
you're
ass.
a nice guy, but you're not the nicest.
I'm an ass, but I'm nice. And we can tell that story. I wish Dale was here to back this up, but football stories as we're talking about it. I've got to tell some of the middle schoolers that I work with about okay, that sounds I work and I watch middle schoolers. It's my job to make sure they don't break the rules, people out there. So, I'm telling them these stories about me playing football, and they're looking at me. Are you sure you were that good at football? Yeah. I know, I don't seem like the kind of person, I don't seem like I have that aggression in me, but yeah. So I'm telling them the story about, I think it was junior year, third game. Will, do you remember whenever I broke a guy's skull?
Oh, bro. That was one of the hardest hits I've ever seen.
And I'm literally not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. It was like a little 15-yard dive, and there was this guy, I'll say 6'3", I'll say at most 6'3". Probably
6'3", maybe 200. He wasn't very like.
Dude, he was stout. He was probably
He-
240. He was stout.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different guy. This kid was like 6'3", 230 plus, and just like muscle.
Yeah. So
And Hayden just, oof.
we ran into our little dive, and I had to go that 15-yard thing because I made a run that was like a 70-yard run prior. So he's like, okay, we're gonna let him do this time. The coach gives me the ball. I run. We clash helmet on helmet. He lowers himself, knee on the ground. I hit him. I do flip over him and get the touchdown, but he falls to the ground. I run over to the side, all excited. Yeah, I got the touchdown! I got the touchdown! And next thing you know, I see all my teammates. Hey, get down! What? Why? I look over and I see the guy that I hit flat on his face, arms at his side. So I quickly take my helmet off. I'm like, oh, did I kill him? Did I kill that dude? And about 5 minutes later, he finally was. They brought a gurney and put this big dude on a gurney, and he had to leave the game.
Dude, I was sitting in the stands, and because I didn't play football, I only played basketball. And I was sitting in the stands, and I was watching, and I can see Hayden, like, running back to sideline. He's like, yeah. And everybody in the stands is just like, Oh, like everybody was going crazy at first because it was a big hit and then the touchdown, but then he wasn't like the kid just laid down and didn't move. Like we thought you broke his neck for real. And so me and some other kids are sitting there and we're like, Hayden just murdered this kid. Like he's dead.
Could you imagine what kind of story I could tell my kids? I killed a guy in football, and then I talked to some of the parents afterwards, and they were asking, Hayden, how did you walk out of that? I have no idea. I just don't remember the color blue anymore.
Dude,
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. And then we hear like the next day that you fractured that kid's skull,
Mhm.
and we were like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was fun. I miss those days of just breaking people, or carrying like 4 or 5 of them down the sideline. Oh man, we have some of the younger ones that have talked to me that think that if we met on the field, they could take me down.
You never know, man. They may be a quite a large person.
Well, they're not. Not a single one of them. The team. Well, I guarantee you, give me a football and no guards. I could get a touchdown on our high school's team. Still, 4 years later, 5 years later,
Oh,
actually.
you're talking about kids at our school.
Yeah, the ones that are like, well, that and the middle school that I work with. Some of them are like, oh, we could probably take you down. Yeah, no, there's one of the kids probably every bit of 250 at least, who's tried to actually truly tackle me, and he hits me, and it's like, and I know how to position myself, knees bent at the right way, so he hits, and I absorb the blow, and I just make him fall. And that's another story. I think it was my, it was also junior year. It was, well, I feel like my biggest hits happened in junior year.
Yeah, probably.
I think it was our first home game junior year, and tell me if you remember this. But there was a big dude who, whenever I can't remember, or maybe, I think it was our first home game. If not a home game, it was a scrimmage, but we were at home field,
Mm-hmm.
and I was running with the ball along the sideline, and I had 2 people. One grabbed at my ankle, one grabbed at my waist, and this big. I'll say big. He's probably 5'8", but he was on the heavier side. Dude started getting ready to come truck me. Are you remembering this or no?
I think so.
So I'm sitting there. I am immobile at this point. The whistle's probably about to be blown. This guy wants to hurt me. I'm able to position myself well enough, and I meet his head on mine, and I headbutt him, and I knock his helmet off and knock him to the ground. He falls back, and I fall back too. It's literally a hammer, and I send him flying, and I just ching, like like on a post or whatever. I literally just fall back. I can't even fall right because they have my knees, and I buckle. I just sit on these people. And I knock his helmet off, and Dale, because Dale and I played football, came over to me. Good God, Hayden! You fucking trucked him, you goddamn bull! On the sideline, I'm just looking. That was fun. And we continued on the thing. Oh, man. Well, do you miss high school sometimes? At least the sports?
Sometimes.
It's fun. I miss just people out there. I'm not a terrible person. But I miss hurting people on the football field. Because I did it a lot. I don't know, we got Will out there. We got Will out there for a single game, I would have been happy. So, Will, we talked very briefly about the cooler. What, dude, that cooler is nuts. The Easy A cooler. Will?
Okay, I think one of us was lagging there for a second.
Okay, I didn't hear. Okay, if you said something, I didn't hear you.
I said I'm a basketball player through and through. There's
Okay.
no way I'm gonna play football.
I did not hear that. Okay, yeah. Will's long and lanky. I'm long and bulky. Yeah, that's the right way to phrase me. I'm long and bulky. Will's taller than me. He's lankier. He's taller, but whatever. Yeah, we were talking about I talked about the cooler. That STR Easy A cooler is nuts, dude.
Yeah, he's insane.
He, Oh man, he is. Everybody was super hyped that he was that with a celebration company was gonna get an Easy A. We had people on the Instagram that I asked who's excited for his Easy A, and they're like, he's. I'll bet my left testicle that he's not gonna get an Easy A. I need to go find that man. I need to go find that guy and say, hey, you owe me a testicle. And yes, I just said that, people. I'll deal with that later.
I have him rainbowed.
Oh, same. I managed to get the final copy during the part 1 of the celebration. And I don't and I don't react. And my God, Will, he's so good.
Ridiculous.
He is. The raising defense, then the raising attack. That raising defense is just a pure 30%, and he starts off with such a high number, it makes a big difference. But
you know what Easy A I'm ready for?
Tech Ultimate Gohan?
I mean, yeah, that too, but the Year 5 fusions.
Yeah, the Year 5s. Yeah, I'm excited for those.
Dude, they could be nuts.
Did you hear that we might be getting secondary Easy A's?
What?
They had if you go to Dokkan, there's a survey that came after the worldwide. And the way that it's phrased is it sounds like basically, what do you wish to see and in the future? And it's like, I wish to see Easy Aid units get even stronger. And so what's going through my head is secondary Easy A's. I'm imagining units that were bad, that Easy A's didn't live up to what they were. And you know what unit popped into my head at first?
Vegeta.
No. Super Saiyan 3 Broly.
Yes.
That man needed an Easy A after his Easy A.
They were just like, here, we're going to put a Band-Aid on this piece of crap and call it art.
I'm excited to see him get a secondary Easy A. Vegito is absolutely another one I'm ready to see get a secondary Easy A because he can be what we wanted him to be. Will, I'm excited. But in Tech Ultimate Gohan, I saw somebody make a very minimal Easy A to Tech Ultimate Gohan that all it did was that 40% buff, you know, where he gets hit, he gets a 40% attack buff for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a 40% attack buff and 40% defense buff for 3 turns after he's hit. That's it. In turn 2, this man was sitting at a 770,000 defense stat and putting out 8 million attack stats. Turn 2.
Dude, whatever they do to him, he's gonna be.
They can't do anything. That's the thing. They can't do anything to him.
They're gonna have to make it fair. They're gonna have to give him like a 2% defense buff. Like,
God.
It's gonna be nuts. Whatever they do.
I know. Like, people are sitting there trying to think of what could he do? What could he possibly do? Are they gonna give him defense? No. Some person said, you know what? Here's exactly what they're gonna do. He'll be the first Easy A to not change stats, but just change super attack. Oh God, what are you about to come up with? Is he gonna massively stack? Yes. Nope. He's so busted. He's
nuts.
How old is he? Now that I can do the second monitor, let's go see how old this man is. Because we're at what, 4? Is he 3 years old? Is that right? Well, I'm asking you a question while my wiki loads.
He's getting close.
And the fact that he's we'll say 3 years because my wiki's having a hard time loading. But
I can look it up. Hold up.
Thank you. Yeah, my internet's being slow.
31 July 20. Hold up. July 20 for Japan.
Oh, he's only 2 years old?
July 2020.
Okay.
October for global.
Okay, I thought he was 2019. You know what? That's not as bad. But the fact that he's 2 years old and still considered one of the best units in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
God, I don't even know. The only reason the time he's going to EZA is the time that an event can't be beat, and we need him to come back. It's like Oh, Will,
Yeah.
did you see that Blue's Clues is getting a movie?
Getting what?
A movie. The Blue's Clues, like, Blue is getting a movie.
Yeah. I did not see that it's
and,
getting a movie.
and it's bringing back Steve.
No.
Not kidding. Look it up, Will. He's coming back. Like you have the salt and salt and peppers, maybe a mailbox, go knock on a random door in New York. You see his hand come down these massive stairs, the green crayon in hand, and he opens the door. It's you. And this is confirmed. We're getting a Blue's Clues movie with Steve. And it's like, he's not the hero that we want. He's the hero that we need. No. He's the hero that we want. It's a comment that was said immediately after.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Steve.
I know. That brings memories back. We have kids nowadays that have no clue who Steve is. I don't even know this new guy's name. Is it Ryan? I think it's Ryan.
Ever since Steve left, I don't care.
He looks like, I'm going to call him Ryan. He looks like a Ryan. So this new guy, Ryan, is nothing what Steve. I'm sure he's doing a great job, but he's nothing what Steve used to. Because now he has a 3D dog. Steve had a 2D dog. You're not special, Ryan.
Ryan is the worst.
I know.
Compared.
I feel like that's the weirdest side tangent I've ever gone on, Will. No, the weirdest one is KMR, or when whatever episode it was, where I said KMR. I think it was you and Dale talking about KMR. Does that sound familiar?
No.
You said KMR, and then I said kill Michelle Russo. Then we went in a little tangent and tried looking up who Michelle Russo was.
Oh. I don't remember that.
Gosh, Will, why don't you listen to your own content, dude?
Because I hate the sound of my own voice.
Okay, focus on my voice. That's all that matters.
What if I hate the sound of your voice too?
Well, then you're a bitch.
All right.
Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting that. Hold on, what's that? It's hell of. God, I'm dealing with respiratory infection. Well, I hate it. It's that hell of a boss thing. You, sir, little bitch boy, are tripping balls. You know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
Well, you're so uncultured.
I feel like we just have two completely different references for everything.
I bet you don't even believe in the magic giant and the magical Liopleurodon.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Gotta climb our way to Candy Mountain. Come on, Johnny. Ride the magical Liopleurodon, Johnny. You were the one that showed me those videos, Will.
Yeah, but I showed those are like almost they're over a decade old.
Your point?
Why would I remember a video I only watched once when I was 12?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a single word, and I guarantee you, you're going to know what I'm talking about from the single word.
Alfie!
A different word than Alfie. The twerky.
The twerky? Are you talking about the twerking turkey?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a huge meme.
Yeah, so is a Liopleurodon. It was a huge meme for a very long time.
No, I did not see it. I still see the twerking turkey today.
I showed my parents the twerking turkey today. My mom was very saddened at what the world has become. And then I saw the video, came out 5 years ago. We were in high school when that twerking turkey became big, Will.
Yep.
God. Will, do you have 5 stones?
Probably.
Once I get out of this final fight, you want to do a single and then end it?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And
I
while
can do
we...
a single.
Yeah, we'll do a single. I've been link leveling this all. I'm trying to get some units to link level 10, but they've been on there for 3 days. And they all have one link that will not hit 10. Oh, Will, did you see this new event where you can go buy keys to guarantee link level?
I did not.
Yeah, you go spend, I think it's like $20 overall. I could be wrong on that. And you go into this event and you are guaranteed a link level for every level that's not in level 10.
I think that they should give us an event that will auto restart itself so you can just leave it on at night
Until you run out of stamina.
until you run out of stamina.
Because I'm imagining, I wish that's how the actual auto battle was. You could set it to reset. All right, I'm on the summoning page.
Okay.
Udo.
I'm single summoning for Pan.
Okay, I'll go single summon for Pan too.
Okay, I'm going in.
All right, I got Piccolo, Yamcha, and Trunks.
Yamcha and Trunks.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Pull back, Will!
And it's base.
Mine went Super Saiyan.
No screen crack.
Oh, Will,
I got an SR physical TN.
I got an SR physical Trunks.
I think you won because Trunks is better than TN.
Okay, mine gives 20% attack and defense at start of turn.
Mine. Hold up. Wait.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Mine gives attack and defense plus 30% when HP is 80% or below.
Ooh, I don't know, Will. It's iffy. It's iffy. Last time I did one of these, fun fact, Will, I got the STR Kid Buu last time I did a group on the last episode.
For real?
Yeah. And I was so excited because at the time, he was the last Dokkan Fest I needed that was out.
And now, look at you.
I know! I have... Let's actually look at the list of Dokkan Fests. Because I made a thing for him. I am sitting at... I'm going to assume there's a... I know there's at least one dupe in here, so I'll take that at 120 Dokkan Fest units, Will.
Jeez.
Okay, never mind. About 118, because I have Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, and God Trunks in here. Alrighty, so Will, it's good to have you back, brother.
Good to be back in a non-sandy place.
I mean, Will, hold on, I mowed my yard about 3 weeks ago, and you talk about not sandy. There was a dust cloud at your parents' house before I was done mowing because of what came out of my yard.
Hayden, I don't think you understand.
I don't think you understand.
Hayden, when I say sand, I mean talcum powder sand.
Well, whenever I say dirt cloud, there's grass here.
Yes, I understand.
The fact that there was a dust cloud from my yard, Will, for people context, the house Will is staying in is about a quarter mile away from me. Or half a mile. Quarter mile. We'll say quarter mile, I think it's actually what it is. And I had a dust cloud from my yard that was still being formed, and whenever I was done, it was at his parents' house. You could see it on the other side, and I was like, oh, good God, my yard is just dust. My dad came out and laughed and I'll see if he has a picture. You can literally I'm engulfed in dust. I made a miniature dust store in my own yard, Will.
I was in multiple dust storms. Real dust storms.
Excuse me, sir. Mine were real dust storms.
No.
How do you think I got a respiratory infection, Will?
It's a skill issue.
Anyway, next episode I'm probably gonna have Kevin on, and you know what? We're gonna let Will come back in for next one. We are going to discuss our favorite stacking units, whether it's offense or defense stacking.
Okay.
Which adds a whole bunch of stuff because I have a stacking unit that Will knows that he's probably not a big fan of that's going to make its way on this list.
Hmm.
You know who it is, Will?
I don't know.
Oh, you
But
know.
I feel like I definitely know, but I've just blocked it out of my mind,
Will.
so I
Will.
can't think of it.
He's an integral part of one of my most famous teams. He's physical too.
We're just gonna move on.
It's Ox King.
We're just moving on.
Ox King. Right. Say bye, Will.
Later, people.
Bye, everybody.